Hello, hello. Okay. I think we're live on both Twitch and YouTube. Welcome back. We're doing more Horizon. We've gotten quite a bit done already. So we're just going to continue the progress. Today, not as many side stories, not as many side content. I'm going to go straight main story. We're going to focus on that stuff. So, let's get into it. Lo, 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 lo. Lo, 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 lo. I don't even remember where I was. Climb the escarpment, the Curse of the Darkness quests. Alright, it's the only active one. This is the area that needed to go to that Silence has sent me. It's correct, I remember now. Okay. This is where we ended last night.
You're very close now.
I was wondering when you'd speak up.
There's a sheer rock wall just ahead. Look close and you'll find handholds leading up.
Oh, really? And who put those there, Right. Why would I expect an answer? It's so much more exciting to keep it all a mystery. Crash the Eclipse Focus Network, he said. So how are we gonna do that? Oh, wait. I forgot. We won't. I do all the dangerous stuff. You just listen in.
Yep. That's Silence for you. Oh boy, heavy rain. Found the pittance.
Right where you said they'd be. Did you get that, Silence? No? Fitting name you got there.
Yeah, indeed. Oh, there was a campfire up here. Oh, look at that.
All right. What now?
You wait, that's what. Take a seat at the campfire and rest. When night falls, we'll talk.
I still have a fire to keep me company.
All right.
How nice of you to finally drop by.
Our purpose this night is to crash the Focus Network.
Yeah, tell me the part I don't know. How?
For starters, you will need to infiltrate the Eclipse's main base.
Great.
What?
That's right. Fortunately for you, I brought you around to the back way. It's right through that crevice. Once you reach
crevasse.
the base, you'll see the objective. A derelict tall neck that's been extensively modified. Climb the tall neck. Grafted into the top of its disc, you'll find a module of sorts.
Okay.
Destroy that, and the Focus Network will crash.
But I gotta get
So
in there
we're part of
first.
the Eclipse.
I've never been part of anything. I serve my own interests always. But it is the case that I assisted the Eclipse before I sensed the threat they might become. It was a mistake that I
Indeed.
do what I can to correct.
What sort of assistance did you give them?
How do we know you're not...
Head through that crevice, Aloy. You have more important things to do than ask questions.
How do we know you're not transmitting this stuff back to the dude? Like, hello?
Gonna be tight. Corrupted machines. Patrolling like guards.
More like soldiers. Held in reserve for a war yet to come. You'll have to get past them.
This is the easy way in?
The back way. I didn't say it'd be easy.
There's two birds, there's a whole bunch of watchers. I mean, I might be able to take one of these guys out. But they're all watching. Oh, I could get down to that. I don't know where they went. Crap. So the bird's over there. He's gonna come back. The bird's gonna come back to the front, perhaps. If I can avoid the fight, I will. Crap. How am I supposed to get up? I can't jump up on this thing. I don't see any other... I mean, maybe up there? Tell him I'll go yet, because he's looking. Oh boy, how do I get by this sneakily, stealthily? I feel like jumping up here would be it, but he's scanning right there. That's gonna be tight, dude. See, he's walking away now. So I could technically kill him on the way back, and that would save me the headache. See, he's coming in now. So on the way back, I could technically kill him without being spotted, because the other guy, that watcher, is going to be going back the other way. Problem is, his loop is bigger, so I can't kill this guy now because the timing's off, man. See, that would have been the opportune time to do it. The timing's completely off. Ah, man. Timing's completely off. I'm trying to think of the best way to go. I could have gone either way. Maybe going around would have been better. It's hard to say. Like, this guy's coming back, so, like, I can't kill this guy. See, that silent strike there would be perfect. Let's see. I'm assuming this chicken's gonna be coming back now. Yeah. Those guys are pretty consistent. Alright, while this guy's going back, the chicken's gonna turn. And I should be able to kill this guy.
No more.
So the corruption got me a little bit, but that's okay. I don't think this thing is gonna see the dead robot and then come after me, so I should be okay. He's not gonna scan and see the dead robot. Which means that is the biggest issue I have, the chicken. Okay, I'm gonna go back this way. There's the chicken. I need to figure out how to kill that thing. I think the best way is to go over to that shrubbery, because this chicken is going to be a pain. Okay, I did it there. Perfect. We're gonna hide. All right, there's grass right there. Perfect. Move up to the grass. I gotta get up there. So I gotta get over to that grass, then go up to the top. Can I kill this thing? Can I silent strike it and kill it? I don't know if I have enough power to do that. I gotta see this thing's pattern. He stops there. I could technically go up. That watcher I'm not too concerned about. See how long it takes for him to pause here. 2, 3. About 6 seconds. As long as that thing doesn't...
Explosions in the distance.
Pay that no mind. Doesn't concern you.
Pay them no mind? What do you mean? What do we got here? Scrappers. They're level 15. I don't think I'll be able to kill them with a silent strike. The watchers are fine. I can kill those guys.
Fascinating. If they weren't looking for me.
I'm gonna wait for this scrapper to go away. That one's walking away, so I'll be able to drop down. Alright, now where can I go from here? Straight that way. So I could literally go straight. I could follow that all the way over there, but that'd be dangerous. So I'll wait for this guy to come back. This guy, they seem to be mostly in sync. Biggest issue is that he takes a longer route. Yeah, see, he takes a longer route. Oh, this is gonna be rough timing, man.
What are you doing? Stop wasting time.
I'm not wasting time. I'm making sure I get place to place safely. Duh. See, I need to make sure he's back and that guy is back. Okay. My controller keeps shooting me left. Alright, so he's gonna come back. That guy needs to walk away. I need to get to that brush over there. So he's gonna walk to the right. These guys are gonna come up here, finish their loop. And by the time he starts walking back, everybody should start going back to their previous positions. Yeah, he's going. He's got some time. He's going. That guy's an issue. Yeah, I can't go yet. I don't know which direction to go. Oh. I didn't know he took a...
Close now. Head for that ridge.
I didn't know he went back this way. Alright. He's gonna walk there. He's gonna walk up. There's brush right there, so I need to wait for that guy to go. Yeah, he's like walking right to where I was going. He's gonna come back in a moment. And now he's gonna walk back right here. God, they're so slow in their pathing. It requires a lot of patience. I see, I don't want to go yet. He's coming. Yeah, that's what I thought. Crap. Did I screw up the pathing? I mean, I probably screwed up the pathing. I may have screwed up the pathing, but maybe it could be maybe it could be a good thing. I don't know why you screamed. I don't know if that was necessary. Okay, he's going back. He's going back. That guy needs to go. Perfect. Actually worked out. Now I need to go up there.
The tall neck's just over this ridge. You'll see it when you reach the top. Now be ready to act fast. You need to get in and get it done before they raise an alarm. Here we go.
You getting this? I see the legs of a tall neck down there, but no tall neck.
Damn. The transmitter's been moved. Check down the ravine to the left. Only place it could be.
So much for your insider knowledge.
Yeah,
Forward
seriously.
explosions. Great.
You got exactly one shot at this, Aloy, so spare the sarcasm and make it count. You see that bridge over the ravine?
Yep.
Memorize its location. There's a rappel point on the side. That'll be your way out.
And these Eclipse troopers?
Avoid them or kill them, your choice. The blasting should cover any noise you make. Find the tall neck and destroy the module on top.
Here we go.
I do not understand what the shadow needs from the tall neck. It helps the priests to see the unseen? She makes me anxious. I want to fight.
Wait, so where do I go? Do I go into the ravine? Like, I'm kind of confused. I don't know where I go. Because I can't go that way. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys. What's that? That's a supply crate. He said I need to go down into the ravine. I'm so confused.
I'm keeping my spear sharp for the usurpers. I will not forget how they drove me from my home.
I mean, killing these guys is probably going to be the best option. I won't be able to get out otherwise. Okay, he comes down. He's gonna go over, so my...
Move along now.
Better not be one of ours. To arms! You cannot run from righteousness. Don't give them easy targets. Won't survive this. You can't evade the shadow. Get behind me! Don't let her run! Your end has come!
All right.
Is there fighting up ahead?
No. It's a mining operation. So long as you're quick, it won't affect you.
Oh good, another secret.
Not how I wanted it to go, but okay.
That shelter. It's bigger than the other.
Find the tall neck, Aloy. There's no time to poke around.
There is if I make time.
Seriously. And I need the health.
What is this place?
A distraction.
There are several data points.
We're gonna listen to them all.
When sleep refuses to come, I think of our wedding night. How you welcomed me to the marital bed. How after, when you fell asleep,
He
I lay
was...
there watching your delicate face. For all its beauty, I detested its fragility. A rage swelled up inside me. I abhorred that bed. How its softness threatened to swallow us up. And that room, the stench of incense, the fine embroidery of the drapes, all of it weak. I slipped from the bed, threw open the casement, and lay naked on the stone floor, determined to spurn all seductions of comfort.
Weird.
But when I woke the next morning, you lay beside me, naked as I in the cold.
Huh?
Your body, stretched beside mine, seemed chiseled from stone. I saw you wake, instantly alert, like an animal ready to strike. You said nothing. You did not have to. Already you had shown me beyond doubt that we were meant to be.
Okay, bizarre.
Never does the sun show pity. And yet, when my wife died in birthing, and in dying into the life of my child unborn, I pitied myself.
Oh, he was talking about her being dead.
My lord sensed this. But instead of casting me down for weakness, he cast upon me a radiant
Fergie.
beam of honor. He ordered my kin buried in the sacred caves reserved for royals and heroes. Unimaginable.
So he suffered the loss of his wife
Never
and
again
child.
would I doubt that I am the chosen of the sun. Never again would pity find a place in me. not for myself or another. When I first set eyes on the buried shadow, I trembled. Was I not the chosen of the sun? A blazing light of faith to shred and scatter darkness? Was it not my place to destroy this devil? But High Priest Bahavas instructed me in the prophecy and
Bahavas.
set right my frame of mind. The murder of the true Sun King broke the cosmic cycle short of completion. The whole world cast into darkness, doomed
Nothing really.
and turn the wheel of time would require more than sun and faith. All forces must combine, all halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, night to day. Even a buried shadow wants the wheel to turn, for without a sun in the sky, there can be no shadow.
So, I'm in this camp to... Okay, so Silence, that guy who can see me through my widget thing on my ear, right? My focus. Who we met in that big corporate building from years past. He actually helped this group, Eclipse, who's a bad group, but he was helping them before he knew that they were about to do bad deeds. So he is attempting to make, from what he says, he's attempting to make right what he had done wrong. And to do that, we have to disable the network, the focus network, that allows everybody to kind of speak to each other through it, through whatever evil program is kind of controlling everyone. And it was supposed to be on the head of a tall neck, but that tall neck has been disabled, and so they moved that signal thing. So at present, I am working on finding that. So I cleared out this camp, and now I'm learning about this Helis guy.
My lord, the 13th king of the Karja Sundom was murdered. Cut down by cowards who mistook firm rule for madness. Ever the strong are beset upon by the weak. So he said, as the traitors launched their assault. As their cannons forged by Oseram filth toppled the battlements and burst the gates. I would have fought to the end. But it was his will, the will of the sun, that I lead the prince and queen into the west, to safety. My lord did not hesitate. He saw his fate. He looked into the sun, and he did not blink.
But I don't know who this Helis
With
person
me,
is.
he sent kestrels, nobles, sun priests, and slaves. Killing all that stood in the way, I carved a path to sunfall. There, we joined others to gather the strength to take back our home. But our strength only faded until the buried shadow was brought to light.
Buried shadow probably being the masses or weapons of mass destruction that I've been killing.
So long as King Itamen languishes at sunfall, coddled by his mother, he will never learn the true lessons of the sun. I have tried to instruct him, but the shadow of his mother's influence is upon him. I took him to the palace balcony to behold an offering of sacrifice in the ring, but he showed no thirst for it. He averted his gaze. Look to the sun, I told him. Do not shield your eyes. In all things, it is absolute.
Yeah, but then you go blind.
One day, it nurtures life, and the next, scorches life away. It burns the skin of champions and wretches alike. Never does the sun show pity. That is the example a Sun King must follow. The example of your father. But before my instruction could take hold, she was there, clutching him to her robes, burying his face against her breast. How is a king to rule when he cannot even see?
Huh. So you had doubts in the Sun King. Okay, we'll listen to this last one and then we'll do a little bit more investigation here.
Every morning, I wake to the same nightmare. The same reality. Holy Meridian, an in the hands of profligates. Debased. The spire, towering above the horizon like in a glittering spike through the center of my mind.
They're really tall, spirally
Every day
building.
breaking exile is a mark of failure. But the count of days runs thin.
So he was in Meridian.
I will see Meridian retaken. The profligates slaughtered. A true king restored to the Mesa throne.
So he liked the previous
This,
king.
I have become an instrument of prophecy.
He liked the death and destruction, and he was looking to have that sacrifice in the ring fulfilled. Oh wait, I need the fast travel packs because I'm running out. What's this?
This armor. There's only one man big enough to wear this. Helis.
I don't know if I remember Helis.
This is his shelter. Not exactly fancy.
What would you expect of a fanatic? His only extravagance is his brutality.
So you know him.
Just enough to want to stop him.
He's a fanatic, all right. Single-minded.
It gives him a focus that you seem to lack. Now how about finding that tall neck?
It would not have been easy to drag the tallneck down his path. Why bother?
Just find it and get to the top. Destroy the module and then get out fast as you can.
Sure is a lot of blasting up there. Sounds busy.
Busy enough not to notice you, let's hope.
All right, Silence. You're marking this whole thing
I
in
see
mystery.
it. They've built some kind of structure around it.
Climate. The sooner this is done, the better.
I don't like this. It feels wrong.
Everything here is wrong. Just get to the module and destroy it.
Is this for your sake, Silence? Like, why do you want me to destroy it so bad?
Something's sending a signal.
Like, I don't get it. Why, like, he's so urgent in having me destroy it. I find that very curious. He always says he works for himself.
I see the module.
Good. Now be quick.
This.
What the?
This is Hades.
Aloy, this is not the time.
It's a metal devil.
Open the module's casing, now. Aloy, do as I say or all is lost.
Oh no.
Entity has come here. Entity miscalculated. Entity cannot destroy me. I am beyond its reach.
Maybe you are. But this isn't!
Destroy the entity.
Oh shit. Hang on, Aloy. Jump, 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 jump.
Keep running!
No way! Yeah, you think? What do you think I'm doing? Taking a nap? Are you kidding me?
Jesus Christ. Ow, ow, ow.
Almost there. Come on.
Don't fight. Keep moving.
kidding me?
Jesus!
Got it. Almost out of it.
The whole base is on high alert.
Yeah, I noticed.
Keep moving or you'll die. Watch out, there's more ahead.
Bridge in sight.
That's the way out.
I know.
Holy shit, dude. Oh, hit the water. Oh, God. Holy fuck. That was insane. And we got out.
Rough going, but you survived.
You knew Hades was there and you sent me to him?
I won't deny I risked your life, but it was the only way.
Uh-huh.
Now, with the focus network down, we can both get what we want. Access to the secrets of Zero Dawn.
I'm past trusting you with secrets.
Good. That means you're wising up. Trust is for fools. It shifts and crumbles like sand. A poor foundation for any partnership. But mutual self-interest. Now that is a solid bedrock upon which you and I might build a new science of understanding. We both need answers, Aloy. And thanks to you, we're on the verge of grasping them. Let's unfold. We'll speak again.
You miserable... Damn him.
Damn,
If I
dude.
could toss this focus and be rid of you, Silence, I would. But we both know I need it. Sunfall it is. And Zero Dawn.
Damn, dude. Alright, I certainly need more heals again. What are these red things? Are those trip mines? Those are trip mines. Why are there trip mines here? That's weird, right? Like, that's really weird. Why are there trip mines there? Oh my god, there's another one.
Gonna need this.
Alright, I just need to run. Yo, I need you to not shoot at me. Thanks. Can I get up here? No, it's too steep. Fuck, man. Yo, this is crazy. Alright, It wants me to go that way. I think I'm gonna just go up over the ridge. And go down this side. I don't want to face the sawtooths or saber-tooths, whatever they are.
Helpful.
I'm just gonna keep moving in the direction I need to go. Jesus. Oh, they're running away. Let's see how much damage they actually do. Where am I even going? Oh, my Lanta, it's so far. I don't want to get involved with that fight. I mean, would I be okay? Very likely. But if I can avoid it, I will. Good, they're still fighting. That means they're going to be very distracted. And he's almost dead. Nice, okay. Whew. I knew it. I knew these things would be here. There we go. Alright, let me survey the area. I don't want to go down. Oh my god. I'm just in the mood to avoid fights, man.
Going down fast.
Like, if I can avoid them for now, I don't mind leveling up, but, that's a lot of those alligator things. See, I can go up and over that ridge. I really want to stay on the road, but at the same time, if that means encountering enemies, kind of want to avoid it. Alright, there's a zip line down, which means there's probably a path up. I would hope, anyway. Maybe over here. This looks like some sort of steps. Maybe? No, she won't grab onto any of that. So is there no way up over here? Damn, I'm not seeing a way up. Okay, we're gonna go around. Doesn't look like there's much trouble over here anyway. Nothing I can't handle anyway. We're gonna mark this so I can get this vessel. And then the Bannock thing is right next to it, so I'll get that too.
They're angry.
No, it's okay, Fergie. I understand. I'm not expecting much talking. Don't feel obligated, just, you know. distract yourself with whatever I'm doing. Oops. I'm gonna wait for the sawtooth to come back because I can actually hack them, and I think I leveled up enough to make it indefinite. Yeah, they remain overridden indefinitely. My health is low. What is this? And repair speed. Excuse me. We're gonna increase the damage. Alright, I'm gonna get this guy because I would like the help while I'm searching. Is this the ancient debris right here? It is. Okay, so it's probably in there. Alright, he's mine indefinitely. It's right there. Are you kidding? Alright, what's it say? The Yum Now summer sale starts right Yum Now. Hey fitness buffs, how's that summer six-pack coming? Need a little extra boost? Yum Now loaded protein cartridges are 30% off through July 15th. Yum Now loaded protein cartridges are made from 100% all-natural whey protein. And talk about easy, just install in any Yum Now nutritional printer, and you'll be on the fast track to the real beach, real bod you always wanted. Yum Now! Leave avatar sexing to the fugs. Okay. Okay. What an ad.
No room.
Help me! Help me, my fateful sawtooth! Thank you, my faithful sawtooth. What about freezing? Oh yeah, freezing hurt too bad. Alright, so you don't stay mine indefinitely, just the small ones do. Holy, well, you know what? At least he helped me take out the big guys. I'll take that. Okay. Whew.
I probably needed the wash.
Probably needed the wash. Are you saying you stink, Aloy? Alright, what you got? 25. That's not bad. Alright, let's go across the bridge. I don't want to... I'm done with the swimming business. Oh yeah, I was gonna do the Bannock thing. So where would that be? It's technically right there. Excuse me. Down in the valley. And I could technically go past Meridian. See, it wants to take me across the bridge. You know, I don't know if it's worth my time right now. I'm gonna stay up here. And I'm gonna take the route given to me. That's just extra stuff. And I don't know what it does as a benefit to me. Probably nothing. Probably just a thing to get. So I'm not gonna worry myself about it.
Keep that for later.
Some Meridian outposts over here. This is the village. Yeah, this is the village. Let's go inside really quick and technically quote unquote unlock it. Bright Market. Alright. Now we have that quest labeled. Got a lot of side quests to do, man. Excuse me. Got terrible acid reflux right now. It's driving me crazy. I invoke peace. No, I've never been told that.
Here we go again.
Always stay alert. That's what I say.
It's very nice of you to say, though. I'm sure my coughing isn't very calming. Well, now I have. Well, that is very sweet of you. Thank you. I have gotten into the practice while I stream. I did this years ago. I got into the practice of just talking my thoughts as opposed to reserving my thoughts.
I have a friend in the guard. A machine broke up his legs.
Look at this, man. How pretty. And there's that spire that I saw from a distance. The thing's actually really tall. You can see that from really far distance. You know, for a caravan, they should probably move a lot of this stuff. Otherwise, how else are they supposed to get some goods through? It's like this bridge is cut off. Ooh, a vantage point. Oh, that's good. That's really good. The vantage points are good. Oh, I'm glad you see it that way. Everybody's got their own taste, their own flavor. Some people like it, some people don't. All right, this area over here has a rappel system. Not that area, this area. So I'm going to assume that the vantage point is probably up here. The question is, how the hell do I get up? It's so weird. There's a rappel location at the top, but I'm not really seeing a way up. You hear that music? It's so nice. All right. So I went around the whole mountain, and I'm right back to that bridge. So where is the way up? See, there's the rappel right there. Oh my god, it's right here. It's right in front of my face. Hello. Found it. Silly me. Yo, that camp though, that we had to go deactivate the thing on the tall neck, that was intense. That reminded me of Halo back in the day. When you're leaving with the Warthog, everything's blowing up. Yeah, see, I knew the vantage point was up here. Echo Shell, travel, yes, indeed, no.
The Pucka Shitstorm Tour, day 9. I was setting up my tent right here when Wyatt's call came through. I came as fast as I could, but you'd already slipped into a coma. We never got a chance to say goodbye.
You can see that raised part on that island, and how there's a city over there. I love these vantage points because you can see the world as it was before. So cool. There was one that showcased an academy, and I actually walked through the rubble of the academy before I saw the vantage point. So I went into the rubble and I was like, wow, this is a really cool building. I wonder what it looked like. And coincidentally, there was a vantage point that was focused specifically on that exact location. I was like, no way, dude. That's a happy coincidence right there. I think I go this way, correct? Yeah. It's a long distance, man. This is gonna be a long run, so
What on earth were the Vanguard doing?
expect me to do a lot of sightseeing. Now, I could have gotten one of those rams, bulkheads, something like that. I could have gotten one of them, but I really wanted to get that vantage point. I forgot this was a camp. I've been through here before. I was like, I recognize this. This was a camp of like bandits or whatever.
I have to leave something else behind.
And well, here you go. I was right. I didn't know that they were going to respawn though, because that's a. I find it strange that bandits would respawn on a fireplace. You know, a campfire should be like a safe spot, you know. But I'm finding it's not always the case. Sometimes the campfires are like right next to some of the machines. Just bizarre. You would think it's a safe spot. That's how it. That's a standard trope in these types of games. But oh well. Irrelevant at this point. I can handle myself in this area. Alright, we gotta stay on this road. Is there a road? I thought there was a road. Perhaps there isn't. I mean, this kind of looks like it, right? I've never hacked one of these. I wonder if they're hackable. Oh, can you get close? No, you're kind of stuck there. Damn, I want to see if it's hackable. Oh, there's another one right there. Another snap maw. They're under the water. It's so strange. It wants me to cross the water. Why? You know what? I'm gonna leave this area. I could take those guys on. I just prefer not to. Like, if I can avoid. I hate glint hawks. Oh my god, I'm missing all my shots. Just drop. Drop, buddy. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think so, dude. I used to be afraid of you bitches, and you suck. Now your mama. They're tough. The Thunderbirds, Stormbirds, whatever they're called. Yeah. Had to order the kids pizza and see what was going on in the party in the Discord. Yeah, they're playing the finals, which is exciting. I was watching them for a little bit, and I was like, nah, I gotta stream tonight, cause I've been on a streaming kick, and I figure if I'm gonna get more followers, more people interested, I gotta keep going, right? And I've been enjoying this game too much It's a fun game. Real fun game. Oh, Titch is playing? I know he was watching. I didn't know he was playing, though. The question is, I can't go up and around. Damn, dude. Excuse me 1 second. Excuse me.
Look out below!
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Thank you. Yeah, everybody get together, play some fun games, even if they're new, even if they never expected to play a game like it. Is there anything up there? It's interesting. It's an old satellite. Alright, I guess I don't really have a choice. I am going to do a dangerous thing here.
I'm ready. Gotta be.
And that's why this was dangerous. It's one of the safest ways, though, to take these guys out, since there are 3 of them. So what I can do...
Got it!
If I can hit those canisters... Ah, shit. Ah, you son of a bitch. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, quick with that bow for damn sure. Got it. The trouble with these guys, that ice, man. Nice, got the part I was looking for. Alright, one more. And he is all the way out there. I'm gonna hit him with a bomb. Yeah, it's not long range. Okay. I can deal with one. In fact, I could have dealt with all of them while down here. Excuse me. Just safe not to.
Slow and quiet does it.
Oh, that'd be sick. Yeah, teach Kaylee all about archery there. Adam has a compound bow. He used to go shooting. Not hunting, but shooting at a range. I'm actually kind of surprised he doesn't do it anymore. You haven't shot in years? Well, I'm sure you'll pick it back up. You know? As they say, it's like riding a bike. I'll take some more blaze. Metal scraps? No, a lot of chill water. I don't really care for the chill water. I read on my bow. It's glow in the dark lime green. Because why wouldn't it be? You know? It wouldn't be a Fergie bow if it weren't green. That made me dizzy. That's not good. Alright. I've spent way too long in this area. Let's just loop around here. Not more snap maws? Really? I'm curious if I can hack one of these guys. I would really like to. Why are you gonna come over here? Why are you gonna come over here? Why you gotta do this? What? Why? Why you gotta do this? Why you gotta be right here? Like,
Quiet now.
is this necessary? Could you have not minded your own business? You saw grass. You saw grass. Blowing in the wind, that's all you saw. Ah, scheisse. Oh, you some bitch. You some bitch. You're shooting right where I'm going. I'm gonna get you distracted. You didn't see S? Nice. Components gone. Will you stop moving?
Good.
Good. That's gone. Those fire bombs really do a toll, man. Those fire bombs fucking rock, dude. They do so much damage. They get them hot instantly. Ooh, purple. What you got? Mods. It was the target, right? I should move my phone over just in case I'm needed. Pizza man needs to hurry up. Yeah, you need to eat. I didn't want the chill water. Wanted that. Need to eat, girly. Keep your strength up. I always take more blaze. I don't want to say always. I'll more likely than not take more blaze.
These will keep.
Good. I'm full now. Sweet. Alright, you want me to cross now? You know, your directions are driving me bonkers. True or not, Fergie, you should still eat. Because your brain can't function without proper nutrients. Even if it's eating just a little bit. Should always have a little something. At least once a day. I usually have a snack in the morning and then I only eat once a day around dinner time. That's been my new nutrition plan, if you will. Although it's usually a pretty big meal. I think those are just watchers. God, that's a lot of shards. Those are not watchers. I have not done that guy yet. That sounds really dirty. Dude, you stopped my silent strike! No! You bastard! Yeah, hit each other. Oh yeah, fuck off, motherfucker. I eat chumps like you for breakfast. Yeah, he hit me right when I was gonna do my strike, man. I almost had him. You know what got me though? What got me was the scan. So they. This is my brutality. So as it reached this dead one, it did a scan, and the moment it did its scan, they turned around on me and interrupted my my hit. I almost wanted. Should I do the tall neck? No, the tall neck's way out of the way. I don't need to do it right now. I can do it later. I have not been to the Sahara yet, which is where I am at nighttime. Not good. All right, I need to hit. What the fuck? It's a rock breaker. Are there two of them? There's two rock breakers. Listen, man, I just want to get... I want to get to the campfire, that's it. Y'all could leave me alone for like 5 minutes. I'd be more than happy. Jesus fucking Christ, disgruntled. Oh, my Lanta. My aching coccyx. I think I could take both of them on. But if I can avoid it for now, I'd be more than happy to avoid it. Coccyx. It's your tailbone. I think the rock breakers can hear me. Yo, there are some big baddies over here. Like a lot of big baddies. It is. Your tailbone is known as the coccyx. There's a corrupted zone over here too. The campfire. We're gonna get to this camp. I want to make sure I have these save points.
Sunfall. The Mad King Duran's summer palace. A bulwark of Carja might against the howling Forbidden West.
Thanks for the history lesson.
But they have no idea what lies beneath. We will learn much from this Aloy.
That's what I'm hoping.
There are so many quests I still have to do. Maybe I'll spend a night. Maybe I'll spend a night doing some side quests.
I feel like I barely shut my eyes and now it's morning.
Don't mind me. Keep practicing. Come on, I want to see it again. Come on. Ooh, some of you are slow. Oof. You got some work to do, boys. I want to do somewhat of a slow run up here. So I want to see the designs and such.
The only thing this ceasefire will accomplish is prolonging our exile.
Not as nice as Meridian. It's kind of broken. But that's okay. Oh, I don't have tissues down here. Damn.
Strange illnesses, sudden deaths, weird disappearances. What is going on here?
Alright, let's see if there's stuff to sell. I certainly have stuff to sell. Let's see. I don't know what that raccoon skin is for, man. I just don't get it. I don't understand. See, I feel like there should be more to sell, but like, I don't want to get rid of some of these things, like the hearts. I don't want to get rid of the hearts. I don't know if I'm going to need them or not. You know what I'm saying? If I go here, we're much further along. Maybe there's a new outfit. There's no new outfit. Awesome spark worker heavy. See, I'm missing the bellowback heart. Need the bellowback heart for that one. Ooh, this one's pretty. The Karja blazing heavy. The showy armor of Karja nobles and Hunters Lodge elites. Leather strips cured in plant oil protect from fire damage. That's a good one to have. There's a Karja heavy. I need a long leg heart. Do I not have long leg hearts? I thought I've killed enough of them. This outfit offers little protection, but is highly customizable. Little protection, so pretty much just for style. This one protects against fire, though. That might come in handy. We're gonna buy that one. What about weapons? Any new weapons for me? Yes. No. Maybe. Yes. These are new. This is the blast of compressed air from close-range weapons, strip armor and components from machines without the need to aim precisely, leaving them more vulnerable to follow-up attacks. Which isn't bad, but I don't do close range like that. I'm more of a distance shooter, so Shadow Blast Sling. Oh, that's the blast one. No, I like the sling that has the different elements that I can use. The Shadow Sling here, ice, electricity, and also the fire. Free sample box. One thing I do need to do, which I haven't done, I don't think. Oh no, my sling is modified. Wait, where's my sling? Yeah, my sling is modified. Okay. I thought so. New outfit. Very pretty. I really do like this outfit. This one's just so good, though. It's really good for when I go up against the corrupted. But the aim is great, but I also... Those are the mods. The aim and the corruption. This has 15 fire, ice, and electricity resistance. Oh no, I want this. I need to go crafting. If I had to craft this, what could I do? It's fire resistance, right? So that's more resist fire. I guess you don't really need more fire resistance, right? Resist melee, resist range, resist corruption, more stealth. Yeah, see, like, this one's fine, but the one I'm wearing is just naturally has more to it, more resistance to it. It's the best one so far. I haven't come across a better one.
I'd be pretty uneasy.
Oh, it's like a coliseum. Is this like another side activity?
The sun ring.
Oh, this is the sun ring.
It's not like this iridium. At least.
Interesting. So that's the sun ring. By the way, a lot of patches.
To see if your attack on the focus network was entirely successful.
What are you talking about? Did I crash the network or not?
In theory, all should be well.
A lot of patches have been made to.
Success. Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy. I'll check back with you in a moment. In the meantime, circulate.
There have been a lot of patches to the Crimson Desert, so I am certainly getting it. It looks like a game that I would thoroughly enjoy just spending time in, wandering around, getting to know the universe and such. I kind of want to fight. You know what I'm saying? I'd love to go down there and fight.
Grandfather seemed healthy. I didn't think that woman was old enough to catch her death. Chill.
Outlanders! If you want to hear about today's bounties, head for the throne room. You're not going to make any shards by standing out here. Filthy mercenary bottom feeders.
I'll take the shards, even if it means having to listen to Bahavas.
I hear the Shadow Cards are looking for one of their own.
By the sun, the exile has been hard on the old-timers. I heard another one passed in the night.
If what could be a whole game in itself.
I could have sworn something was more
The arena?
a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
I put the lifespan of this ceasefire at, let's be generous, a month.
Look at this headpiece. What
By
the fuck?
glory of the sun revealed. Behold, radiant Edaman, the one true Sun King, the light in shadow, whose will is light and whose light is law.
I command Lucius Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
By the will of radiant Edaman does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid. To the hunter
poor kid.
who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
More prisoners than royalty, don't you think? Love your hair.
Not only did the wretch conspire to
You and I need to
infiltrate
chat,
the Citadel
little
and
huntress.
assassinate
The green
one
tent
true
down
king,
in Shadowside.
but he refused to
I'll be waiting.
surrender when discovered
Kinda busy.
and fled. And in doing so, demonstrated wanton disregard for the safety
We both know
of
you're
the
no killer for
king's
hire.
subjects.
Uthid is innocent. So come see me
Forth then,
while there's still time to save him.
do the will of the sun.
So, the way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. And you needn't worry about the Kestrels. They'll be too busy acting important to pay attention to you.
First time in the Citadel, gotta see the sun ring from on high.
Avad will have to
But the
answer for that
Kestrels.
eventually.
Ah, they want us to see this,
usurpers think
boy.
nothing of asking
It makes quite an
They're
impression.
not waiting to come home.
Huh. Interesting.
This is insane.
Hardly.
They're going to see me.
You, the balustrade. drop from there.
Jesus. Now that one I know is you. Why didn't she jump?
The other side of the tower. Look for a vent.
I see you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride.
I mean, I guess we go in.
I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure, as year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
I suspect so. 99.6%.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. 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 Malfunction.
Are you kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobeck here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
I underestimated you. So by now,
Guess you can't have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Damn. That's a way to draw attention, huh?
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Oh.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
I mean, clearly this is a reception desk, right? Alright, let's read. Database quiz, lounge staff, 2 admin, another incident. This morning's unfortunate incident with Dr. Popovich is another example of reception's need for additional support. We appreciate that Zero Dawn is an immensely complicated project, but as the staff who serve on the front line, we're tired of being neglected. As we have already requested, we need human translators, fluent in Polish, for example. Security staff who can subdue enraged embryologists, for example. And dermal sedatives to calm persons who are screaming in Polish while hurling chairs and vases at reception staff, for example. Yes, most of the candidates are reasonably calm and well-behaved, but we need help handling the exceptions to that rule. Please respond. Is there anything else? Yes, there's another one. See? Look around a little bit, you'll find more. From reception staff to admin, we need support too. Reception staff continues to require additional support managing ZD candidates when they arrive at the facility. Many are frightened or confused. Some are highly agitated. These are not the sort of persons who are accustomed to having information withheld from them. At minimum, we need human translators. The Langbots are not sufficient. In mild sedatives for the extreme cases. Any and all support would be welcome. Perhaps you could start by responding to one of these mails? I mean, perhaps. Or perhaps fend for yourself. Okay, let's go. Excuse me.
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
A smaller room.
Smaller, but a waiting room. Zero Dawn. Seems to be related to some sort of medical facility. Gotta wait your turn. But why?
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
Okay, let's read this first. Soundproofing. Lounge staff to admin. Soundproofing? Would it be possible to improve the soundproofing between VR1 and the lounge area? Most of the candidates stay quiet during the presentation, but the ones who scream or sob can be plainly heard by candidates waiting their turn to the lounge. Just a thought. Scream or sob? Why are they screaming and sobbing? Is the treatment, like, painful? Are they being treated? I'm assuming they're being treated. Lounge staff to admin. Restock or else. For the 5th time, please restock the lounge's selection of herbal teas. I have to listen to one more egghead throw a tantrum because we're out of the organic cucumber mint or blackberry sage veritals. I'm gonna lose it. Please respond, and this time no tempest in a teapot or steep demand jokes, okay? Alright. The reception's pissed. It's very obvious. They don't feel like they're being treated well. I don't think there's anything else here. Couldn't go that way. You know what? Let's heal up and then grab this.
Stocking up. What was this place?
A holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret super-weapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a super weapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. Here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, We've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. 0 Day, the day that life on Earth ceases to exist, is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
Huh. Interesting.
Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
Jesus Christ. Oh, Fergie. You got me. There's a guy over there. Holy. I need to get rid of all these guys before I do any exploring. I love this makeshift vent here.
Get the upper hand.
Another!
Where was the silent strike? Like, it didn't... It, like, didn't pop up. And I don't know why. Like, it didn't give me the option. Make like a watcher. How funny. Okay, you can stop looking now. Okay, I need this guy. Oh, he's walking in circles, man. Jesus. Debriefing after presentation 1. Candidates must be allowed to ask questions and be given the necessary time to fully absorb the information they have received. It is important to be aware that candidates have just been exposed to triggers for severe mental and emotional trauma. Do not assume silence or outward calmness indicate Do not assume silence or outward calmness indicates acceptance. It is essential to stress that all other options for combating the Pharaoh plague and preserving the continuation of human life have been considered and found unworkable. Communicate this fact calmly but clearly and firmly. Familiarize yourself with data on the catastrophic environmental impact of nuclear engagements versus the swarm, Addendum B1, and unfeasibility of maintaining life in orbital, lunar, or undersea structures, Addenda C1, 2, and 3, so that you can counter candidates' objections in depth. If a candidate asks for time alone to review supplementary information, allow this without hesitation. Be sure to inform security personnel so the candidate can be monitored for attempts at self-harm. Candidates should only be cleared to proceed to Presentation 2 if you believe their mental state is sufficiently stable. Note that real-time support will be available via your focus. Security and medical crisis teams are blank.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors.
Want to discuss? Whew. So, Mama, she was right. Pardon? My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bible serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations. Now, I didn't always understand her on account of all that speaking in tongues and such, but when she did use her words, it was always end times this and lake of fire that on account of sinful lifestyles. Speaking of which, mind if I smoke?
A tobacco cigarette.
Sorry, darling. My taste run classic. Compliments to your team tracked me down. Been a price on my head 18 months now. Sterling Malkeet was me, don't mind admitting. Been plenty of snakesters chasing the bounty, too. But I kept the zigging to their zag. How'd you finger me?
I believe Dr. Sobek listed you as an alpha candidate. Priority snatch and grab.
Always suspected she had a little thing for me. Hey, I don't suppose you got real coffee in this place. You know, blood coffee? Conflict cappuccinos?
Mr. Tate, I'm clearing you to proceed. Just go.
Okay.
When I first set eyes on the buried shadow, I trembled. Was I not the chosen of the sun?
I already listened to that. Okay. How did I... Being that close, he was really suspicious? Come on. Why would he even be looking in here? What is this?
See them. They
Come on, go back. Mind your own business.
This has gone on long enough.
Leaping Lanthorn!
Something broke! Bad! For the rightful company!
We're too close to let tribal cryptids stop us now. The data points, what do they contain?
Oops. Okay. Let's listen.
I'm sure you now understand the urgency of why we brought you here, Ms. Okilo.
Captain Okilo, are you trying to thank me for not resisting?
I believe we couldn't negotiate a diplomatic solution.
When it came to my country's lithium, it was always a swarm that would be sent to negotiate. Metallurgic International, U.S. Robot Command. The markings changed, but the robots were the same.
You have had considerable experience in human-robot conflict.
Yes, and I've got the prosthetic limbs to show it.
Oh, shit.
Yet I continue to face this horror, even though the challenge was great.
She's from Cyberpunk.
Cyber warfare. I thought Zero Dawn would be a Manhattan project to generate the deactivation codes. With the resources I had, I estimated code breaking to be a hopeless endeavor. I was almost looking forward to being proved wrong.
Unfortunately, your estimation was correct.
As your General Harris said. So then, you did not bring me here to commiserate. What is left?
What is left? What are they?
Suzanne Alpert, environmental scientist.
What are these counselors speaking to them about?
Just stating your name. What were you thinking about, Doctor?
Nothing the General said. Not really. I was on the Syzygy East Response Team in 2051, just after the second earthquake compromised the reactor. I still dream about it after all these years. The red zone spreading on the imaging slowly, so slowly, like a hand opening its fingers.
Your involvement in that event is why you were asked for by name.
Really? That's interesting. Because nothing worked. Nothing could grow there again. It was a catastrophic failure. But the red zone is a blip compared to global-scale biomass reduction. The biosphere and hydrosphere will collapse, render the Earth uninhabitable long before the robots finish us. Enduring victory can't buy time against that. So, you'd better show me what Zero Dawn really is.
Everybody's in the dark, it seems. An engineer. Aerospace engineer.
Let's cut the mystery. You're building a colony. It's obvious. And it's not gonna fly. Literally. Remember the Odyssey? That multinational heap of space junk that's been in graveyard orbit since 57? That went nowhere real slow. And you have to get somewhere real fast. Do you have any idea the immensity of the challenge to prep a new colony ship in time?
To be clear, I'm not a worker on the project.
Do you even understand how few people it could save? The whole generation ship concept is not gonna happen. It's the first thing you'd abandon in favor of embryonics. For that kind of storage, we're talking a lot of bulk, a lot of power, a lot of resources. So even if you do it, even if you build it and point it at Sirius X, there's no room for people on that thing, all right?
If you could try to remain calm.
You people are crazy if you think you're getting off this rock. No one's getting off.
Medical.
Yeah, he's not moving forward to the second round. Ain't happening. Yeah, another health potion. Alright, let's get this one. Art history and museum studies.
There is some mistake. I don't understand why I was brought here. Why would you show me these things?
I know that there's already a lot to take in.
In the waiting area, I was seated with a Nobel laureate in biophysics and a monk, I think. He spoke neither English nor Mandarin. It is very strange. And General Harris? What was he talking about? The robot swarm, the Pharaoh plague? I understand it is terrible, but it really cannot be stopped? Why tell us this? There are people in Shanghai, my friends, my family. They have joined Operation Enduring Victory already. It is for nothing?
Yeah, pretty much. That's the idea.
We're going to be able to answer some of these questions.
I just want to know why I am here. It doesn't make sense to me.
You were brought here because of your skill set.
No, that can't be right. I am an art historian. I know Dutch masters, Japanese calligraphy, Gerhard Richter. What does that matter now?
Yeah, seriously. What are her skill sets? Like observation? We got a molecular and cellular biologist here.
It is accurate, yes.
So these mechanical monstrosities, they don't just kill people. They feed off them?
Not just people. All organic matter.
Every living thing dissolved into nutrients. Millennia of evolution liquefied. The miracle of life reduced to bloody biofuel?
In a word, yes.
Who did this? Pharaoh? That arsehole. Is he here?
No, Doctor. Please.
Tell him Tom Tank wants a word. Get up! Get up! Please! You get Ted Pharaoh in here!
That guy's not making it through. Thank you for the 5 bits, Fergie. Appreciate it. We have canon interview formerly of FAS.
Previously worked for Pharaoh Automated Systems.
On the chariot line self-replication routines. I came here thinking this was a rendition. When your people took me, I thought, about time. I've been trying to swallow the guilt every day since...
Would you like to take a moment?
No, I really hoped Zero Dawn was a way to undo it all. My work. And I'm sorry to say I was ever proud of it, but Ted could really sell a concept, and in the labs, in the light.
Oh, he must have known
creation,
Ted Page.
That first test run, when you saw they understood their own structures, could rebuild themselves from memory and light, there were no limits. God, there were no limits.
I'll tuck that away.
Okay, I think that's everything. Really, really interesting. Really begs the question what Zero Dawn actually is. I found where the power cells go to. I need 3 more, but I'm pretty much just going through the story tonight. So I gotta finish. This will likely at least get me to figure out what Zero Dawn is.
CO2 data intact. Initiating playback.
Elizabeth Sobek.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life.
What?
Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting
tower.
down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world, and most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
Holy fuck, dude.
The whole Earth destroyed, but then remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life. For us. But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot? And why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the archive of knowledge, what happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
So, the whole idea of this Gaia interface is AI that knows how to regenerate life. But that means plant life and everything that we've been running through is artificial. And these mechanisms are stationed underground, which then they could not be attacked by the Pharaoh robots that were destroying the planet. So those robots would then they would go into deep hibernation. And in the process of being in and during the period that they're in deep hibernation, Gaia would then restructure the planet to bring life back to it, which would also include human life, under the suspicion that humans were going to be destroyed by the Pharaoh robots. Inevitably, that was bound to happen. So pretty much there was a human extinction, but the Gaia AI then remade human life. But that means we're bioengineered by technology, not by humans. And is everybody on the planet now like that? Or is that just Aloy? Because Aloy is 99.6% the DNA of Elizabeth Sobek. So, holy fuck. Holy fuck, dude. Yeah, essentially, yeah, it's the Matrix. In these the reason why these underground bases are still functional is because they're probably part of Gaia. Holy shit. Let's see if I'm right about any of that. That's kind of what I'm gathering, though. Okay, you are now in possession of information regarding the true nature and purpose of Project Zero Dawn, classified far above top secret. As such, we regret that you cannot be allowed to leave this facility. There are 3 options available to you at this point. Please consider each carefully. Trained counselors are standing by to assist you in making your choice. 1. Participation. You'll be assigned to a sub-project team based on your area of expertise. You should be aware that the way forward will be difficult and the project's outcome is uncertain. You'll be expected to work a minimum of 80 hours per week, and your communications with family members will be strictly limited and monitored in real time. Upon successful completion of the project, you and your immediate family, for 2 persons of your choosing, will be transferred to the Elysium sealed habitat to live out the remainder of their natural lives. Indefinite detention. Should you choose to decline participation in Project Zero Dawn, you will be confined indefinitely. You will be given 48 hours to reconsider, after which your decision to refuse participation will be considered irrevocable. Every reasonable effort will be made to make your term of confinement as comfortable as possible, but you will not be permitted contact with the outside world, and death within 18 months due to the Pharaoh Plague is inevitable. When the Zero Dawn facility is abandoned, detainees who wish not to opt for medical euthanasia will be released. You also have the third option, which is medical euthanasia. The information you have just received understandably calls into question the purpose of continuing to live. If you would prefer to end your life at this point, pain-free medical euthanasia is available. A 48-hour waiting period is required, during which time you may instead opt for participation or confinement. Please notify a counselor when you are ready to make your choice, or if you have further questions. Holy fuck, dude. What? So here are the options. You can participate, which is essentially going to help future life. It's not going to help your life. You're going to die. You're going to die. But you can participate in Project Zero Dawn in hopes to revitalize the human race in said future that you will never experience. The other one is indefinite detention, where you have no contact with the outside world. All you can do is stay down here in this bunker, and you have 48 hours to decide whether or not you actually want to participate. Anything after that, it doesn't matter what you say, you cannot participate thereafter. So you either have 18 months to live out and just wait for your death, because everybody will die due to the Pharaoh Plague, or you can opt out or opt for euthanasia. And then there's the euthanasia option, where if you don't want to participate and you don't want to stay alive for another 18 months, then you could just kill yourself. Those are terrible options. Like, every single one of those is a terrible option. Like, holy shit, dude. Debriefing after presentation 2, which is the one that we saw with Elizabeth Sobek, just so you know. It is vitally important that candidates choose to participate in Project Zero Dawn voluntarily and knowingly, without additional coercion and without value judgment on the part of the counselor. And some of those counseling sessions are what we had listened to, because those people were hand-picked given their expertise. That first guy that we heard sounded like a maniac of some sorts, like I don't even know. He just sounded like a cocky prick. Confirm for candidates that they were selected due to their skill sets and accomplishments. Emphasize that their dedicated participation in Zero Dawn will increase the project's chance of success, which we just learned wouldn't matter because you're dying anyway. Frame participation in Zero Dawn as an opportunity to respond actively in the face of an overwhelming threat. Candidates may question the fairness of their selection. Validate such objections as normal, even admirable responses. Emphasize the value of candidates' expertise to the future, not just of humanity, but terrestrial life as a whole. Likewise, candidates may balk at the morality of extending their lifespans and those of loved ones beyond 0 day. Validate their hesitation. Acknowledge that while the reward of Elysium is not fair, it will be earned. If possible, redirect their ethical misgivings towards greater commitment to the project. When candidates challenge the plausibility of Project Zero Dawn, permit them to review Dr. Sobek's presentation as many times as they wish and allow access to supplemental articles G01 through P20. Allow them to suspend the interview to fully process this documentation. A significant minority of candidates will elect for medical euthanasia. It is important to receive their decision kindly and without judgment. Advise them of the 48-hour waiting period during which counselors will be available to discuss their decision. Emphasize that euthanasia will not occur without repeated consent when the procedure is scheduled to take place. No one will be euthanized against her or his will. Candidates who elect indefinite detention must be informed that they have 48 hours to reverse the decision, after which the decision, and then, well, we learned what that means. This is formerly AFS, Brad Andick.
Of course I'll do it.
Brad Andick.
To be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage that I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek, Margot, they were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. It just told ourselves that we're cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's the better than rapid innovation. A better at competing, better than the next guy, a better killing machine. Isn't it just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom? I mean, I'm done with that life. I mean, I will work hard, twice as hard to earn this, for my family to have a place in Elysium. I never thought that there could be atonement.
So I'm wondering, is Elysium like a safe haven where people won't die? Because I don't think that's the case. That's not what I've come to understand, really.
If you're still nauseous. No, the inhibitors have kicked in. I can't feel the back of my tongue. I wish I could tell you I'd believe in this. But the damage is too great, too extensive, too complete. With all respect to Dr. Sobek's work at Miriam, no. No, life doesn't always find a way to keep going. Sometimes it never comes back. Like Syzygy East. Like the Congo. Like Timor. Like us. That's our reward? A buried city full of terminal patients waiting out the clock? You grow old together, with your loved ones, in safety. I don't have loved ones. I suppose I could start a family? I'm afraid not. All inhabitants of Elysium will be medically sterilized.
Holy shit.
A habitat capable of sustaining a starting base of 2,000 individuals for up to 100 years is a huge challenge, Dr. Alpert. If the population grows instead of diminishes, everyone will be dead inside 30 years. I knew it. I just couldn't bring myself to say the words. I'm sorry. Finish it. Medical euthanasia. I want no part of this. I just want it over. I see. Protocols require a 48-hour waiting period, after which...
Oh my god. Ron Felder, Aerospace Engineering.
Is he to make sure I behave this time?
Security. For your protection. Would you like to discuss how you're feeling?
Sure. I'll tell you. Surprised. No, flabbergasted. Like my own man would say, flabbergasted. That vein pumping in his forehead. I thought you people were just completely underprepared for a spaceflight project. But now I can see it's worse. Much worse. Sobek is a total fantasist, a dangerous fantasist. He's kind of blue skying. It's... Jesus. I'm sorry we wasted each other's time. I'm ready to leave now.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Everything you're talking about here isn't possible.
I recommend you read the documents regarding your options.
I've seen enough. I'm getting out of here. What are you... You don't... Get your hands off me!
Holy dude. This is insane. And the counselors, holy shit, man. Like, imagine having to be a counselor to talk to these people about this and have to remain calm yourself. Like, that's insane. Stranded shackles. Ooh, nice. Don't have to buy it. I want to see these shackles. Where are the shackles? Oops. Were they in the resources here? Wait. Where are the shackles? They're not a modification, right? Not part of the outfits, not a weapon. Special items, you know, I already checked special items. They're not in here. Ammo, traps. Collectibles. Wait, where? Wait, I got the where did the shackles go? Hello? They're not in the traps, ammo, travel. They're not weapons, not in the outfits. I don't see him here. I'm not seeing them in the shackle, or sorry, in the special. Rocks, nothing, traps. I'm so confused. Well, I got shackles, and they're now stored somewhere. Thing is, this keeps going deeper. What do you think this is? Can't be a holding cell. Oh, this is the euthanasia spot. I would assume. This looks like a draining receptacle. This is a tilting table so that when they die, maybe, I don't know, bleed them out or something. I don't know. This is probably the euthanasia spot, though. Bleed them out. Listen to me. Tell you what, the story's crazy. I was not expecting this at all. It wants me to go that way.
Intruder! Get her!
Whatever you do, don't die now.
You're looking right at her, huh? No, you ain't. Don't be a little bitch. Tom Page again.
I hashed it out with them, what the point of Artemis was. I made it clear I wasn't on board for a global zoo. We haven't exactly proved ourselves to be great custodians in the past few thousand years. So the idea of a reconstituted biosphere, well, it's horrifying, isn't it? A complete horror show. We have no right to take a best guess at this stuff. But the alternative? Nothingness. For there to have been all this and then nothing. And with Charles Ronson running the show, I respect him. He's got a passion to him. He's hot-blooded. So I said I'll do it. I'll put my all into this, literally. When the project is done, I'll take the medical option, thank you. The counselor said I might change my mind. I told him that he didn't know me very well then. For life's sake, I'll do the dirty work. But I want no part of this pathetic, attenuated future on offer. I'm an outdoors man. Never did like the feel of solid-state lighting on my skin. And a wee bit of a claustrophobe, anyway.
Nothing down this way, I suspect. Can't get back through this. So, like, blast shields. What you got? Glass? Yeah, I'll take the glass. Take that. Christina Suve.
Zero Dawn. It is art, in a way. An expression on the grandest scale. But there is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen?
That's a good question.
By algorithm? My family will be saved because I happen to graduate in art history? Is this right?
I got an idea.
Christina Suve? Yes. I met a man, another historian. His fields are Bauhaus and the New Materialists. But he once attended one of my talks. Another unfair chance. Of all the many people in that auditorium, that we should both be here now? And yet, I feel more accepting of my fate. No, it is not fair, not at all. But for the sake of my family, for the sake of art. Art is alive. It must be able to speak from beyond history and echo in the future, not perish into oblivion. This opportunity, must do this.
I have an idea. So, like, okay, so here's my thought. Bear with me here, okay? She's an art major slash historian. We are talking about AI generated biology. AI has to learn from something. So for AI to work successfully, it has to draw from other forms of art. It has to draw from a source. Perhaps the art historian is the reason for some of those vantage points where we actually see what the world looked like back in the day. And because they're not moving holograms, they're literally holographic projections of images. Perhaps this Christina is the one who curated all these images, and not only that, but trained the AI in what plants looked like, what animals looked like, what humans looked like, and ultimately is the crafter, if you will, of what we've seen in this world. Perhaps she's the reason why everything looks the way it does, because Gaia, the AI, learned from whatever art she drew from. That's my theory, running theory. Travis Tate.
Those lame FBI blackheads at Mockingbird back in the day, I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor? Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural. Zero Dawn? No, ma'am, that ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural to be called an abomination back home, and you know it. That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails, too, just one. Not your day, was it, little sweet pea? Saw her quota slipping away. Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate. You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Elysium watching porn? Sign me up.
This guy, I don't know what his profession was, but he sounds very, like he's very observant of human nature. He's got a very good idea. But I wonder what his expertise is for. Like, what is his expertise and why would they draw him?
Is there another route?
I've done this before. Just need my focus.
All right.
Here we go. Another one of these. There's a part missing. Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Okay. So I go back up to storage. So it's upside down, so that's down, left, up, right, down. Okay. I have this part I can do. This part I can do. Up, no, left, up, left, down, right. Left, up, left, down, right.
Done. I should check the door nearby.
I'm assuming this would be storage then. Yeah, looks like it. There's a... Okay, go in here.
Found one. Looks intact.
Let's grab this. Whatever's in here.
That should do the trick.
Alright, so it's
Now let's get that door open.
down, left, up, right, down. Down, left, up, right, and then down.
That did it. Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
the shadow sting.
I can't see him. How did I miss that, man?
Or not.
Contact! Shadow, take you! You cannot... You won't survive this.
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Then get moving. You have to find Gaia.
Holy. Sorry, I was quiet. I was hyper focused. I was so focused. Whew. That was wild. I was not expecting that fight. I'll tell you what. I fucking locked in for that. Ooh, excuse me. Purple. Alright, see if there's anything left. It's a sniper dead. There's a box up there. I'm assuming there'll be stairs that take me up. There's got to be a way up there, right? Can't let me not get that box. Yes, please. Make sure I get all my ammo back here. Oh my god, there's so much more lore going on.
I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots. And not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulation, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which part? It's a little technical in places.
If Gaia was designed to save life, why would the robots it makes attack people?
Perhaps it loves some forms of life more than others.
The derangement. The machines weren't always so angry.
Mostly they were docile until 10, 15 years ago.
For years, Hephaestus has been forcing cauldrons to make aggressive machines. I've seen it myself, in the cauldrons. Stalkers, Ravagers, the Thunderjaw. How could it do that? And why?
Yeah, it's a good question. Degree of balance, homeostasis. Alright, what do we got? From Elizabeth Sobek to Margot Sheen. Full steam ahead. Margot, if I doubted your brilliance in the slightest, I wouldn't have picked you as the Hephaestus Alpha. You need to stop worrying about your age and communication style. You are who you are. Have confidence in yourself. You know what you're doing. Case in point, the latest draft of your plan for the construction and stocking of bootstrap silos to store raw materials is excellent. This, combined with your design for the AM Foundry core and the Foundry site selection plan, add up to a comprehensive plan. It's time to start construction. One detail, consult with Aamide Okilo before you finalize the silo inventories. Hephaestus's first task will be to fabricate the robots that will construct the waveform broadcast towers Minerva will use to transmit the deactivation codes. So any exotic materials needed for the towers should be accounted for in the inventory plan. Elizabeth. From Margot Sheen to Elizabeth Sobek, simulation results. Wow, you weren't kidding about Gaia's predilection for animal morphologies. Sure, not totally unexpected given the rough natural terrain her bots will have to navigate, but I agree that there's something deeper going on here. Her designs aren't just functional. They feel almost like, well, tributes is the word that comes to mind, as though she's already mourning their loss. And not just from the disappearing fauna of our time, but creatures from the fossil record, too. References to megafauna in some of her designs. So cool. Well, whatever Gaia thinks up, Hephaestus will empower her to build it. I just wish we could still be around in a century or two to see what she makes. See, they're like all preparing to die. It's crazy that they're... I don't want to say... Well, some... I mean, I guess you could say they're okay with dying. Like, some of them have just accepted it as a reality, but they're also really excited about the prospect of, like, what these mechanisms can create. This just restarts the projector, so I'm not going to touch that again. So I don't need to hear it again.
I've seen these shapes before. In cauldrons.
But of course, the birthing places of Gaia's machines.
Make sure I get everything here. Okay, upstairs. That should loop me back around to the platform I was on. or wanted to get up on. Nothing back here. Wow, it stops my... Wow, okay. So I can't look into that. That's crazy. Those walls kind of act as a barrier.
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. There's got to be a way inside.
Keep looking.
Let's go to my treasure boxes here. Special walls, yeah, indeed. Okay, so it's sealed off. There's got to be a way inside.
More clips.
Careful now.
My God. I want to take out that sniper. I wonder if I can hit this guy. Can't hit him from here. Gotta get in something more open. I am gonna have to kill them at some point. Because there's stuff down there. Another hollow projector. Yeah, see, I gotta go inside there. I knew it.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion. Albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable.
Certainly, we're all going to die.
The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously.
Yes.
First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world, ensuring redundancy.
Redundancy,
Second,
okay.
The collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries.
Jesus, that's a lot of data.
42 zettabytes of data in
Zettabytes?
English, Spanish,
Holy dude.
Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils.
What?
The only
Jesus.
medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future
I'll tell you in a moment,
will
Ferg.
commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past.
No, you're fine. You don't have to be sorry.
For the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
Okay, so pretty much, okay. So you're familiar with kilobytes, megabytes, gigabytes, and terabytes, right? 1,000 kilobytes, 1,000 bytes equals a kilobyte. 1,000 kilobytes equals a megabyte. 1,000 megabytes equal a gigabyte. 1,000 gigabytes equals a terabyte. 1,000 terabytes equals a petabyte. 1,000 petabytes equals a zettabyte. So we're used to terabytes, right? Like I have a couple of external hard drives that are terabytes. We're talking about 1,000 terabytes, and she said 42. That's 42,000 terabytes worth of data. That's insane. Insane. All right, what do we got? From Samina Abaji. Yeah, dear Lord, indeed. To Elizabeth Sobek, encapsulated DNA. And the winner is encapsulated DNA. Over the past 10 days, I performed an exhaustive review of data storage solutions, magnetic, optical, quantum. Even the Eternity tech that FAS was shilling a year or so ago. But every other solution has one or more fatal shortcomings. Too heavy to transport, too massive to install in the allotted space, too power intensive over the centuries, too prone to failure past 300, 400 years, etc. Encapsulated data will easily hold the 40 plus zettabytes we're projecting for Apollo. There are still many details to finalize, of course. To start with, we need to select the inert material in which we'll embed the molecules, already testing 16 candidate materials, as well as design and fabricate the power systems and sealed reliquaries that will keep the DNA at negative 18 degrees Celsius for 1,000 plus years. So long as I assure you that it didn't factor into my decision, may I confess that I deem it entirely fitting, indeed propitious, that we will be using the very building blocks of life to preserve human knowledge from mechanized extinction. It's not just ironic, but heroic. Life as the hero, beating back the forces of oblivion. In any case, much to do until next time. I can't answer that. Another from Samina Adaji to Sobek Apollo update. Over the past 2 months, the full benefit of our procurement of a copy of the Homer archive from Far Zenith, all of a sudden I can't speak, I think my mouth is getting dry, has made itself known, and as a result, all of Apollo's key deliverables are on schedule. Apollo has already surpassed 40 million discrete data entries and continue to grow. The physical science modules are effectively complete, with soft science modules close behind. World history, cultural data, and media archives are also on schedule. Language preservation is wrapping up, a bit ahead of schedule due to falling short of our goal to preserve 4,500 languages. I suppose the tragic early loss of Papua New Guinea doomed that goal from the outset, with attendant curricula development about to begin. Speaking of the heuristic curricula, they are performing well in testing, with children and adolescents demonstrating high levels of engagement with and trust in the Aristotle and Aspasia persona. Personally, I find them highly engaging, especially when they debate. I wish half my professors have been so entertaining. Okay. So pretty much children are learning about the philosophy of life through old teachings. But why would they teach kids all these things, I wonder? I'm not gonna be able to hit him. Come on. Come to me. Good little bitch. That's right. Now disappear. I won't be able to shoot through that.
All of this lost. The ancients' greatest gift to us.
Greatest? How about the fact we exist at all?
To abide in ignorance is a curse, Aloy. You of all people should know that.
I mean, I don't know what you expect, man. I don't see this as like... I mean, the fact that we exist is pretty remarkable. Ah, can't get him. Where's the other guy? There was another guy here, right? He's all the way back there. What? Yo, he's got a long loop. Okay, I'm gonna wait here. There you go. It's like I see him, but I can't get him. He's like on the other side of this freaking wall, man. I'm gonna go back up because I believe this to be the best and safest.
That's the last of them. Alone once more.
In what should have been a cave of wonders.
Harris testimonial.
Sobek, please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces. The tenure of my command included strategic planning and oversight of Operation Enduring Victory, a falsehood perpetrated on the civilian populations of the United States and other nations during the last 14 months of life on this planet. Before the Pharaoh Plague, I did my job and did it well. I was bold and decisive, crafty in political maneuvers. It wasn't an accident that I rose to my position and became the commander of the largest mechanized force ever assembled. But to what end? My only lasting achievement was the extinction of life on Earth. And my one redeeming act, if any, was to delay that extinction by days or weeks, by throwing more death at it. It is my hope that there will be no need for men like me in the world to come. If you are one of the people of that future world listening to this message, please know that I am sorry and that I wish you well. Sincerely, Aaron Harris.
Okay. Thank you for wishing me well, I guess. Truth is, we live in a world where we have to try to survive against machine animals. Not necessarily the epitome of life and existence, but I guess it could be worse. This place is huge, by the way. I'm just simply trying to make sure I get all these data logs. Not seeing any more. Okay. I don't want the Deathbringer.
Welcome to Hades, Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol, the ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia 200 years from now and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong.
Like now.
Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos. Spinning top that won't stop wobbling. And what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocating. But you get the idea.
So that's what Hades is doing.
Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course. But still, kind of metal. So
all right.
Welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
Because you're the failsafe. She's the
How
failsafe.
does it end up in the wreckage of a pharaoh titan, getting worshipped by the Eclipse like some kind of god?
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
She's the failsafe. How much you want to bet? All right, so Gaia is the bringer of creation, right? Hades is the cataclysmic apocalypse that you would typically read in the Bible, right? Where all life would end and then Gaia would have to rebuild, right? The circle of life, as described in the Bible. But I bet you Elizabeth Sobek kind of had an idea that this would happen, where Hades would try to destroy life when it's actually not in a bad state. Because if you think about it, until the animals, the mechanized animals became corrupted 10, 15 years ago, everything was fine, everything was stable, things seemed okay. Now Hades believes it's not stable, not perfect, and so it wants to destroy it. And the reason why Hades wants Aloy destroyed, because Aloy is a failsafe that Elizabeth Sobek put into the system, created by Gaia as a protection against what Gaia created to stop Hades from destroying what Gaia created. So Aloy is essentially a prophet, if you will, of Gaia, created by Gaia, so that she can stop Hades from the destruction of the planet, which is why Hades wants her gone. That's based on the information given. That's what I'm guessing. And she was made in Elizabeth Sobek's likeness. All right. Travis Tate, Elizabeth Sobek, noise complaints. Color me confounded, Lizzie. Bashcore? Anyone who says the old TT codes to Bashcore is straight up lying, and you know it. Old Trav don't have no truck with commercialized razzle-dazz. Nuh-uh. Heck, I'd rather guzzle a liter of Citrum runoff than listen to Grey Swarm for 30 seconds, hand to God, and swear on my mama's grave. She was religious. Now, that ain't Bashcore blasting the Hades slab, shaking the walls, rattling folks' teeth. It's death metal, girl. Classic music, 80s and 90s mostly. Got me some Dutch deathcore, some Japanese gore grind, some Swedish cannibal theme stuff too. Stop by if you want to listen. Or heck, just come within 50 meters of the lab. Ain't no Bashcore, you'll see. Or hear, rather, in the screech that rends the air. And feel in the throbbing pulse of the floor and walls and ceiling swallowing you up like you was Jonah trapped in the gullet of gothic deathfish. Hallelujah! As for those requests to turn it down, no can do, Lizzie. This is how I code. Turn down my death metal? Might as well give up stimulants, chocolate malts, and industrial accident vids. Last I heard, we were supposed to be coding Hades down here. Am I really supposed to code an extinction protocol without death metal to inspire me? Nah, I don't think so. Stay cool, Trav. Well, reading it just plainly is kind of boring, you know what I'm saying? So, gotta have some fun with it. Alright, let's read Hades. Tate here, just popped 3 blues, but I earned it. Finally found out a Goldilocks solution to Gaia's rather extreme executive authority. That ain't worth 10-12 hours of dream time. What is? Before this, every usurpation protocol I designed failed in simulation because it was either too hard or too soft. Too hard, and it degraded the Gaia core. Sure, it pried her figurative fingers off the figurative driving wheels so Hades could take control, but by breaking her fingers, sometimes her arms too. So that couldn't fly. Everything depends on Gaia taking control back after Hades has done its business. So I had to find a solution that didn't leave Gaia any worse for wear. Too soft, and Gaia only pretended to relinquish control. In simulation after simulation, Hades would take command of the terraforming system and reverse operations, only to have Gaia lurk in the background, quietly reversing processes, and falsifying telemetry to hide its interface. Interference. I can't read interference. Sneaky, I swear. Ain't nothing Gaia wouldn't do to keep life going, even when it's just simulated plant life. Turns out the just right solution is to isolate Gaia in a protective code shell, preserving its integrity, then unseat it from command position so Hades can slip into the figurative captain's chair and work its magic. Those blues are coming on strong now, so not really describing it so clear, but pretty sure it'll work. Yeah, those blues are plenty strong. Guess it's time to sleep in bed. I'll back to it tomorrow. Alligators. Characterize every role. I don't know about that. This Travis Tate is a character for sure. Alright. Excuse me. Thank you. Alright. Samina Abadji to Travis Tate. Elizabeth Sobek and CC to archived abuse. Mr. Tate, this mail concerns Apollo archive submission number 0000023876. Your 666th submission in just 5 days. And oh, what a doozy. Despite earlier warnings re inappropriate materials, you chose to submit 265 holographic remasters of acknowledged classics of extreme exploitation cinema. Allow me, then, to thank you. 2 counts. 1, for giving me the pleasure of rejecting your submission, thereby consigning your favorite Eastern European torture flicks and their ilk to the dust heap of oblivion. It truly warms my heart to know that I have saved future humanity from the ordeal of experiencing not just one, but all 16 installments of making a millipede. Don't worry, the Pasolini material has already been preserved. Extreme, perhaps, but art. And 2, for clarifying a concept that has so long been ambiguous and ethically fraught for archivists such as myself, the definition of obscenity. You have freed me from the subjective quagmire embodied in Judge Potter's famous utterance. I know it when I see it. Thanks to you, I can now apply a single objective criterion. If Travis Tate submitted it, it's obscene. Accordingly, I have directed Apollo staff to summarily reject all of your future submissions, sight unseen. Perhaps you might invest the time you would have spent preparing further submissions on, I don't know, your assigned work? We have a world to save after all, or the rest of us do anyway. Dr. Samina Abadji. She doesn't like Travis's colorful character.
Looks like the only way onwards.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the Alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors, to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem. To say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So, si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
Okay. Oh, we got Patrick Broderick Klein. Don't expect me to do a German accent. I can't do it very well. To Elizabeth Sobeck, subject FZ Chambers. The ectogenic chambers arrived 2 days ago. I spent the last 36 hours examining them and poring over technical documentation. They're a revelation. Astonishing. I don't know what you had to give Farzine in trade to get these chambers, but it was worth it. In a single leap, the embryologists have vaulted past 50 years of technological shortcomings. The risk of ECMO resolved. Nutrition delivery resolved. Hormonal stability resolved. 2 other risk areas resolved. Before I examined these chambers, I considered the Odyssey to a fool's errand. But if the rest of FZ's technology is... What? FZ? Far Zenith, okay. But if the rest of Farzena's technology is at this level, well, a human colony around Sirius doesn't seem so impossible after all. Mass fabrication of the chambers will present a number of challenges, but I'm confident they can be resolved. I'm going to rest for a few hours, then get back to it. Expect the fabrication plan within 48 hours. So, no, I can't try. I'd have to prepare, if you will. So, perhaps Aloy is a product of those embryonic chambers. And we still haven't gotten into Elizabeth Sobek's office yet. So I hope we do get there. I don't think I've missed it, but you never know. I always press it too soon. Okay. Patrick Broderick Klein to Elizabeth Sobek, cradle sealed. Eleuthia 01 was successfully sealed before the swarm advancing across Xinjiang province could detect it. Ping back from crucial systems is good. For our maiden voyage, a success. Regards my dispute with the betas over zygote selection. Of course I understand we have limited overhead to run simulations of gene flow in our future humans, but we can all agree there is a margin for refinement in future cradle populations. Dunk, in addition to personally overseeing completion of the Eleuthia 02 site inside Mount Namuli, I will formulate and propose a modified zygote selection plan within the week.
Can't carry more.
I can't carry more now.
Are these what I think they are?
Artificial wombs. Machines to spawn a new generation of human beings.
So just as a reminder, she came out of the mountain at the beginning, right? We were told that she came out of the mountain. The mountain had the same door that this facility had, which means she came out of one of those things. Patrick Brochard Klein to Elizabeth Sobek, Cradle Servitor Persona. Development of the artificial persona for Cradle Servitors, Nurturer, Disciplinarian, Healer continues at a good pace. We are targeting Turing 0.4 for these constructs. This should allow low-grade empathy and limited improvisational... Sorry. This should allow low-grade empathy and limited improvisation without undermining adherence to codified behavior sets. The stimulus-driven switching of persona, however, has proven to be a greater software challenge than anticipated, especially concerning our entrenched feedback loops between the disciplinarian and healer persona. I have also attached the reports from an incident where a servitor running the mother persona intervened on a disciplinarian servitor's behavior, a parental argument, if you will. Amusing on first glance, perhaps, but deeply concerning. I've attached a comprehensive plan for correcting these interactive protocol shortcomings in just blank. I'm telling you, she is a byproduct, and she was made in the likeness of Elizabeth Sobek by Elizabeth herself. I bet you this was planned right from the get. All these stalagmites.
Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted Alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
Ooh, it's cold. Ooh, it's cold. Get up out of the water. It's cold. Alright, we're going up into Elizabeth's office now, I think. Or at least gonna try to get there. Why would you go down? Go left. You know I have to check. I can't not check those little areas. I have to. Is this her office?
Us would benefit from anti-lock
vulcanate morphologies, though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet,
I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning?
No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good.
Wait, is that Gaia right there? Oh boy.
You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit.
Jesus.
There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
So by that time, when they were getting ready to transfer Gaia, pretty much the extinction event was occurring. How tragic, man.
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Oh.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
Am I this failsafe? I think I'm the failsafe. Alright, how do I get in there? That's the question. Oh, pry open. Okay. Talk 3 times, yeah. Odyssey has failed. Okay, what's Elizabeth got to say? To all alphas, Odyssey has failed. All. Some terrible news, I'm afraid. Far Zenith has informed me that the Odyssey mission has failed. Last night, telemetry indicated a catastrophic antimatter containment failure as the drive spun up to depart the solar system. The ship, its crew, its cargo of zygotes and seeds, its alpha build of Apollo, all were lost. Oh shit. That's huge. Zero Dawn is now the only hope for the continuation of the human species and earthly life. We must succeed. Charles Ronson to Elizabeth Sobeck. Artemis status. It's coming along, Liz. I'm positive about it, if those words can still mean anything. Had my sleeves rolled up negotiating with frozen zoos for their samples. So many species trapped in ghoulish hologram dioramas, suspended in what-ifs. More than 14,000 that went extinct between 2000 and 2043. We started mapping out primary succession, selecting the pioneer organisms for a balanced and sustainable biosphere. Microorganisms and insects, rabbits and hawks, foxes and wolves. Thousands more that will have to wait their turn until our new generation can be entrusted with the duty of restoring them. So they can return to a world that, this time, will understand the concept of conservation before it's too late. There's already been too many too lates. We lost a whole collection team during the swarm breakthrough in Myanmar. The samples we lost were, well, irreplaceable. Thanks to you, Liz, the circle of life will bend, not break. The Earth was a lifeless rock before, and someday, it will be again. But not now. Not like this. Not on our watch. Ronson. Big crate. Give me the crate.
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive?
You're a pod baby.
Waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
To stop Hades.
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Oh shit.
Still alive.
We said at the same time.
I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
Fuck you, Helis.
My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
See that scar on your cheek? You didn't get to finish.
Yes, I remember. He fought well. For a savage.
His name was Rost, and he was a better man than you could ever hope to be.
The better man is the one who doesn't end up with his guts steaming on the ground. No, it wasn't him. I could have finished you before he attacked. But I didn't. This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun. Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
You're an idiot. A dangerous idiot, but an idiot. All this talk of destiny and fate. I'm sure Hades speaks the same language, doesn't he? You're being played for a fool. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds?
No,
You've
he
gone from
doesn't.
Serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then get in this cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place, exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land.
You son of a bitch.
I ordered every Nora killed.
You son of a bitch.
I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
Why butcher dozens of innocents for no gain? It's a waste of effort.
You're right. I won't even be there to enjoy it. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus. Such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile. So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
Karja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold! Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else?
This guy's insane.
Prowl in broad light of day. Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Turan ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the behemoth in the eye of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands.
Jesus. I don't have any of my gear. I can only evade so much. I don't have any of my gear.
Weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this ring. Maybe I could use its strength against it. That pillar's weak. Another hit, and that pillar will come down. I wasn't built to take a behemoth's charge either. Getting ready to charge. They've got something to do with these lift attacks. Looks important. few boxes. They might have paths. Maybe those carcasses have parts I can use.
Okay.
Silence! Shadows! Kill her! Kill her!
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself!
Yo, let's go! Silence, he came. And he brought back up, baby, let's go! Holy shit! Yo, I was getting ready to rumble, but Silence came in clutch. Yo, I'm shaking with adrenaline right now. Holy. That was epic.
So you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did. If you'd been killed, the Nora's sacred mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time, then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I duplicated every data file you scanned. Installing that data to a new focus was trivially easy. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
Pretty much.
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
How did you track my location when I wasn't wearing a focus?
It doesn't take a genius to surmise that Helis would throw you into the sun ring at high noon. I wore out 2 striders getting here in time, but I did. Now be on your way.
Since when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corruptor to obtain the necessary parts, of course. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit of monitoring your activities through your focus. Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk shamans, though of course, far more advanced.
Great. You're welcome, I guess. Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me that you'd assisted the Eclipse, not that you knew the man who killed who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades don't succeed.
Right. I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the Nora Sacred Land. The tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
Well, absolutely not. I have preparations to make elsewhere.
What kind of... Why do I bother asking? You're not gonna tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch. I'll contact you later. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Karja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to. Aloy, when you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero Dawn bunker, I was needlessly cruel. For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain.
There won't be.
Yeah!
You weren't needlessly cruel, you're being honest, and honestly, we all were kind of thinking it. Wow, man. Can I just say how fucking epic that moment was? Well, the rest is going to have to wait for another time. Because it's well past midnight. And I was supposed to be off by 11. So you guys got an extra hour and a half out of me. But that was not something that we could necessarily skip. And that was epic, man. Silence came in clutch. Holy cow. So... we've learned so much in tonight's stream, so much about the lore, so much about, like, everything. We pretty much have an idea of where Aloy came from. We now know what Zero Dawn was, which is a holy fuck. Like, that's insane. Like, Aloy, Zero Dawn, the whole thing. AI-generated Earth. Like, wow, man. I'm going to be back again, and we're going to go back to All Mother, and we are going to save our Nora tribe, for one, and then they're going to love us, and then we're going to figure out, or we're going to find out what created us, which was pretty much one of those pods, birthing pods, I'm quite certain. And then we kind of popped out of the mountain. I think I know what our purpose is. I already told you what my theory is, so we'll have to wait and see. But if you want to find out along with me, be sure to follow and subscribe. If you're over on Twitch, hit the follow button, notification bell. If you're over on my YouTube channel, because I do stream on both, hit the subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, and also leave a comment. If you guys like what you saw, be sure to come back. I'm going to try to finish what I can tomorrow, and then there will be extra stuff that I do on the side that I might not do on stream, because there are other games I have to get to. We'll be playing Cyberpunk 2077, amongst other games, so be sure to stay tuned and come on back. Also check out my friends and their streaming. That's over on Twitch, twitch.tv/Fergie4570, and also check out Disgruntled at twitch.tv/DisgruntledRN. Thank you for hanging out with me. Appreciate it. Hope to see you guys tomorrow. And I'll see you guys later.